Let's play pinball. Now, isn't this better than talking about the weather? Because quite frankly, it's just been dreary and rainy outside. But this is pinball. One of my favorite towns in the entire state of Virginia is Roanoke. Roanoke is absolutely amazing. Downtown area is beautiful. They have great hotels here, and it's just a fantastic location to do all kinds of things. But today, the reason why we are here is to go to this amazing pinball museum, and I'm telling you, this is one of those bucket list kind of things. I mean, look, if you're coming to Roanoke to get on the Blue Ridge Parkway or to have a vacation, you've got to stop by the Pinball Museum. It's located right here in the center of Roanoke. Okay, I get it. It's the center of the square. The center of the square. Makes sense? I like it. So this is not the kind of place that you want to come into if your New Year's resolution is to lose weight. I mean, look at this place. It's fantastic. It's like Willy Wonka or something. I mean, it's just amazing in here. You know, people play video games in their home now. But when I was a kid, and for the previous generation, when you went to the arcade, you had to be careful. You had to get good at your game quickly because you only had a pocket full of quarters. Young people miss out on the sights and sounds of an old arcade like this one, where it's loud and noisy. It was amazing. And this is like going back in time. I think people my kids' age, you know, the cool college crowd, the demographic that I never get on this channel, man, they need to come by places like this and just experience what it was like to go to an old arcade.
I'm Ellison and I work at the Roanoke Pinball Museum. It's in Roanoke, Virginia. So our main crowds are adults. A lot of people who have grown up on these machines come back and reminisce and get to play and have some nostalgia for all the games that they played when they were kids. Families do come in here. Usually the weekends are pretty packed. We have memberships, so our members come in during the week and they can come on, and all our games are on free play. Our director, Nick, he constantly is looking for new machines. He keeps all the upkeep on our machines, so we try to keep our most popular machines like Indiana Jones or Wheel of Fortune, stuff like that, the highly sought after machines in, but we're constantly fixing our machines and trying to get the most popular games.
But they have the old classics. I mean, pinball machines that they didn't even have when I was a kid. Outdated pinball machines that actually work right here. It's really cool. When you come here to the Pinball Museum, you pay one flat rate to play as long as you want to, and it's a blast. This pinball machine is called Skill Score, and it's been around since 1932, a long time ago. The first coin-operated pinball machine was called Ballyhoo, and it was invented by the Bailey Corporation. And here's another interesting fact. Pinball was illegal in most major American cities. Why? Because it's a game of chance. I mean, tell that to my wife because she's 100 times better than me. It was associated with gambling, so they actually had pinball machine raids in major cities, which is just crazy to me. But you know, when you look at these older pinball machines, they do look sort of, I don't know, risky. Like you could see them in a back parlor somewhere and some old man smoking a cigar going, "Hey kid, how are ya?" I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Just whatever. The name of this pinball machine is Hollywood Heat, and it looks just like Miami Vice. So I'm thinking it's like the generic Miami Vice pinball. I'm just saying. Even up until a few years ago, it was still illegal for people under 18 years old to play pinball in Nashville, Tennessee. And Nashville's kind of a happening city. That's just crazy to me. pinball machine came out in 1992. I feel old. It's really nice because there's a place to get soft drinks, and you can even have your soft drinks near the pinball machines, which was like a no-no when I was growing up, you know? Yeah, so about that secret, see, my wife, Carolyn, you know Carolyn, yeah, she's better at all video games. Not just pinball, but all video games. The last time we were here, oh, I don't know, 7, 8 months ago, I couldn't get her out of here.
The links are in the description below. And hit the like and subscribe button. Now go away. You're messing me up.
Do you remember when Pat Sajak was that young? I remember when he was the weatherman in Nashville. So yes, they are still making pinball machines today, but only one company makes pinball machines now, and that's Stern Pinball out of Chicago. Do you remember the movie The Black Hole back in 1981? Yeah, I was only like 6 years old when it came out, but it was a classic. When I was a little kid, little kids liked it. It was a critical flop. It was a box office flop, but there's the pinball machine. And it's okay. It's not awesome like some of the other ones. In fact, I like some of the ones back in the 70s more than I like that one per se, but some of the ones that were made in the 1980s are pretty awesome. They're loud, they're fun, and some of them are pretty complicated. Matter of fact, I got some old high school buddies right now that would love this place. We would probably be gathered around one of these machines and just be in there for 5 or 6 hours. Pinball's a lot of fun. This game behind me right here, the Addams Family, the one Carolyn's playing. This is the #1 best-selling pinball machine of all time, and it's right here in Roanoke. But in 1976, in New York, they actually proved that pinball was a game of skill and not chance. It's kind of like the Babe Ruth of pinball. Again, there's a link down in the description to a great article about all these amazing facts when it comes to pinball. You should check it out, it's really interesting. I just don't get it. We had this on the Wii like 8 years ago. They were better at that than I was too. Terrible at video games. I want to thank Nick Shell for allowing us to be here today. A special shout out to Josh and Ellison who helped make this video possible. This pinball machine is called Fantastic. I don't remember this one, but you know what would be really fantastic? It would be fantastic if you would share this video just real quick while you're watching it on Twitter. All you gotta do is hit that little button down there, share it on Twitter. It would really help, and it's not gonna hurt you, it's not gonna kill you, just hit the little button. Thanks. So what kind of people are you going to find here at the Pinball Museum? Well, first of all, the staff, they are amazing. Great management, great staff, friendly, courteous. They'll help you out in any way they can. Roanoke, Virginia is right off of Interstate 81. From Interstate 81 to this location, oh, I don't know, it's probably less than 10 minutes, and it's worth a detour just to come here. So if you're in the area, anywhere near Roanoke, Virginia, you need to check this place out. It's pretty awesome. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe. My name is Bill Marion, and this is A Nose for Life. If you have time, check out some of these other videos.